My name's Britanny Hawkins. I'm 30 years old, and I was saved here at the Clean Potter's House in August of 2015. Before I got saved, I was depressed. I was an alcoholic, a functioning alcoholic, though I could still go to work. You wouldn't know from the outside what I was doing at home. I had a boyfriend that I lived with, sex out of marriage. I would come home every day and drink 6 to 12 beers every night and still go to work the next day, come home and do the same thing all over again. It had been like that since I was a senior in high school, really, my drinking problem. And the boyfriend that I was dating at the time, he had a son, and his son's mother had gotten saved at the Potter's House. And she would text him, witnessing to him, and he would come home and read me these text messages, really like it was a joke to him and laughing about it. And so for him, it went in one ear and out the other, but for me, God was reaching me through her messages. And God really started dealing with me. I came out to the Potter's House for a play, and then a few months later, God dealt with me to leave the relationship that I was in. I feel like God spoke to me, if you want to have a relationship with me, you have to get out of that relationship that you're in with Him. Not so much that God can't change you where you're at, but more so our sins fed off of each other, and if I wanted to get right, I needed to separate myself. And so I did, and a week later, we broke up. A few weeks after that, I got saved at an altar here at the Clean Potter's House. And the next few weeks after I got saved, I didn't even realize, but God had delivered me from alcohol. But He removed alcohol so far from me that I not only was delivered by it and I didn't have the desire for it anymore, but I didn't even think about it, and I didn't realize it until weeks after. And so I came home and I had bought a 6-pack of beer before I got saved, and I saw it in the fridge and I just threw it away, and I haven't looked back since. My life has changed. My desires are different. My heart for people is different. Not to say that I'm perfect, because I've still fallen. The first year and a half of my salvation was rough, and I backslid for a few months, but that helped me to see how much my relationship with God means to me. I don't chase men. I don't look for a relationship to make me feel whole. I know that I find my destiny and my purpose in Jesus, and I don't need a man to help me see that anymore or to make me feel good about myself. And my life is just completely different. I'm witnessing to friends, co-workers, family members, instead of going out drinking, going to clubs and bars. And it's just completely different. And if you're not saved, you need to get saved, because it'll change your life.